kind of thing, especially you being, a techie, being a tech person, it's very key. And speaking of power too as well, fine, you can go to a restaurant, just make sure you are charged up, your devices are charged, for the next few hours. You don't even know when opportunity will even come in, So stay connected, stay charged up, and always ready. So that's just it. So Eric, then Temi Tokwe, who else? Peter.
Peter.
Myself.
Peter. Who again?
Me.
Me too.
Who is me?
Dolakun.
Oh,
Me.
Toyin.
Yeah.
Who else?
Dolakun.
I don't know. I don't know how to set up Cypress on my own. Please signify. Dolakpo and who else? I have Eric, Temi, Peter, Toyin, Dolakpo. Who else?
Ayotunde.
Ayotunde and who else? So Emmanuel, you can set up Cypress on your system, Abi.
Yes, I've rectified the problem with the help of Bade.
With the help of who?
Bade.
Tade.
Ajibade.
Ajibade.
Yeah, Ajibade.
Okay. Ajibade, kudos to you. So thanks for helping out. So this is how you know
I
you.
can actually set it up, but I can't write the test and run it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that is a good collaboration. This is how you collaborate with each other. Sometimes when you throw question at me, privately, private chats, sometimes I don't really respond to it, and I've always say this thing time to time. Always drop your questions, on the group chats. You don't know someone who have same problem, or someone who have encountered that problem and was able to solve it. Can easily just help you out with the problem. So that is a good collaboration. Always drop your question, on the group chat, and you don't know who is going to help you or someone who have same challenges. So I have Eric, Temi, Peter, Toyin, Dolapo, and
Ayotunde. Yes.
so just 6 people. So the rest of us can set up projects on our own. All right. So am I sharing my screen already?
Yes, so far.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Yes, so far.
So so far we all understand Cypress. We know what is Cypress. We know what Cypress is used for. Am I right? I said we all know what Cypress is used for now. We all know what is Cypress.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So Cypress is an web automation tool. Just like Selenium. And as seen on the screen, these are the steps for you to install Cypress. And Cypress is enhanced with VS Code, where you write your test script, which serving as an IDE. So before anything at all, you need to install Node.js. I'm sure we all know what Node.js is. Then after installing Node.js, which I believe we all have on our system, then we install VS Code, which we've already installed on our machine. And so after doing that, after completing step 1 and 2, we create a new folder. We create a new folder. Please, can we all mute our mics?
Okay.
So we create a new folder. for Cypress project which we are working on. Please, can that person mute the mic? We create a new folder for the Cypress project we are working on. So this is referring to a new folder you'll be creating on your desktop or inside your documents, naming as a project you want to automate. And in this project folder, you'll be having Cypress installed in this project folder. So as explained in the last class, so this is just as you creating another folder, something like this on your on your desktop, which I've created. You can see QC test, you can see Facebook test, which I've already created. So after this project is being created on your desktop or your document folder, then you launch your VS Code. So after launching your VS Code, then you open the project folder you've created on your desktop or your document. So then step 5 is to open VS Code terminal and run this command npm init. So after running this command npm init, it will install Cypress dependency and some other tool, like naming your project, giving some details about the project you are working on, like you being the author of the project. Then after then, you install Cypress by using this line of code npm install cypress -save -dev. So I'm going to execute this 6 step on my laptop now, so for us to have an understanding of what I've said earlier. So first thing I need to do, remember create a folder. So I'm just going to create a folder and name the folder. Let me name the folder Conga Cypress test. So I have created a folder on my desktop, naming the project folder that I'm working on Conga Cypress test, as seen on the screen. So in this folder is the name of the project I'm working on. So I am working on Conga web application that I need to automate. So I've created the folder on my desktop. Then the next thing I need to do is to launch my VS Code, which is this. So as soon as you launch your VS Code, you will see this screen on your laptop. Can you all view my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we can.
So you will see this VS
Yes,
Code.
but it's not bold.
Yes. Not both.
So you will see
Can you
this.
please change to white?
I can't change it to white. I don't know if you can help. You let me know. To find a way to change it to white background. I don't think you can change. I like dark background. Working with background because of my eye. So as seen on the screen is this. This is the dashboard. For VS Code. Once it's been installed on our system. So after this, the next thing we need to do is to open our project folder which we want to work on in VS Code. So for me to open the project folder that I've created on my desktop, so I will come to this guy here, which is open. I will click on open. So once I click on open, it will tell me to import the folder I want to work on, which I've already saved which I already created on my desktop. As you can see on the screen, you can see Conga Cypress test, which is the folder I've created. So I will just open the folder in VS Code. So as seen on the screen, you can see my project folder is already open on the screen. So once it's open, you will see it at the left side of your screen. You will see the name of the project folder, which is Conga Cypress Test, that I'll be working on, as seen on the screen. And right before we jump in, opening terminal, we need to install a plugin called Mocha, because Cypress runs on Mocha. So you come to extension here. So we are installing Mocha plugin. So if you click on the search bar here and type Mocha.
Sir, we can't see it. I can't see anything.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So I said right before then, we need to install Mocha inside our project folder. Once our project folder is open on VS Code, so you come to this guy here, which is extension. So this is an extension, whereby you download any different plugin you need to run your test. So you can download Cucumber plugin here. You can download Jacking plugin here. You can download any plugin you need here. So we need to download Mocha first. So once you click on this extension, it will show you this dialog box. Then click on the search bar and type in Mocha. So this is how you spell Mocha. I'm dropping it in the chat section. So that is Mocha. So you search for Mocha. So once you search for Mocha, it should be the first option it brought out for you. So if you click on it, then you click on install. So you can see I have installed Mocha already. So you click on install and install Mocha. After installing Mocha, you search for Jacking. You search for Jacking too as well. So after installing Mocha, you search for Jacking too as well. So this Jacking will be using it later for Cucumber tests. So I have dropped the spelling of Jacking on the chat section meeting. So search for Mocha, Mocha, install Mocha, then search for Jacking, Gerkin. Search for Jacking. So if I click on this Jacking now, I've already installed Jacking on my system already. So you can see. So this is framework for Cucumber that we'll be using later. So this Cucumber framework we'll be using later to run our tests. So once that is done, we will proceed to our test folder, which is Conga. So once you're done, you can just click on this X button, up here to close the extension folder. Are we together?
Yes, sir, we are together.
So have you all downloaded Mocha and Jekin on our system?
Yes.
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Follow everything. Follow who no road, though. You don't follow who no road, you're lost. So the next thing we need to do. So this is the beauty of Cypress. Instead of you doing command line and start going to terminal or doing command prompt, VS Code.
Which button are we going to press to go back?
So go up on your screen. Go up on your screen and click X. Like go up on your screen here. Then click this X button, close this tab. So click on
And
this
your
X
screen
button.
is not moving. It's hanging.
It's the internet. Screen is not hanging. So
I can't see it, so it's freezing actually. Some of the displays
have you
are
closed
closed.
have you closed that tab? You know how to close tab now. Come up to the project folder here. You will see the Jacken tab. Then click on X to close it. So I believe we must have all done that. So like I said, the beauty of VS Code with Cypress is that it has its own inbuilt terminal. So now we need to run our terminal, inside the project we are working on. So just come up here. You will see your VS Code file, edit, selection, view, go, run. Then click on terminal. So once you click on terminal, then you click on new terminal. So once you click on new terminal, your terminal opens, automatically in your VS Code, without you open external terminal to run your code or anything. So is our terminal launch?
Yes.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once you launch in your terminal, you will see the name of your device, with the project name of the project folder you are working on. You can see my own is David MacBook Pro Conga Cypress test, then Mac dollar, then the the type console. So can somebody remind me the first line of script I need to pass inside my terminal?
npm init.
npm
All right.
init.
Thank you, Tagline. So you run npm init. So as soon as you execute that command, which is npm init, you will see, then click enter, then you will see package name, which is the project folder you are working on, which is Cypress or Conga Cypress test you are working on. Then if you click on enter again, you will see the version of the project you are working on. So this version, is just like the first version of test you are working on. So by tomorrow, if we need to integrate our test, it could be version 1.0.1. Then by tomorrow, it could be version 1.0.2. So the version keeps changing. The more your test, the more your test integrate, or the more your test, expand. So if you click enter again, you will see description. So you can just give any description, to your project. I can say Conga test. So I just gave Conga test my description as Conga test. And if you click enter again, you see your entering point, which is not index.js. Then if you click on enter again, you will see test command. So you can just add any value to it, but sometimes I usually don't add anything to it. So if you click enter again, you see git repository. So repository is just, maybe you have a Git account, something like this. Let me show you my Git account. So let me show you what Git repository looks like. So it's just a place, whereby you save your test script. If you need someone, to work on your code or your test, and the person can just click on that link and get whatever they need, get your test script or your test code. So this is my Git repository. So imagine, let me just copy my repository. So there's not really, don't let us waste our time. So not really matter. So it's just only for you for test integration. So you can just copy and paste your repository and paste in here. So if you click on enter, it asks for keywords. If you click on enter again, it asks for author. So the author, you can just give it your name. Then if you click on enter, you see license ISA. If you click on enter again, it asks you, if this is okay, then you can you can just type in yes. Then you click on enter. So as soon as you click on enter, you know, if you check the left side of your screen, you see package.json. So all these things, all the command, this command you run, which is npm init, is to install package.json, into your project. Did you take note of that? You
Yes.
need to be joking that, because this question you'll be sometimes they will ask you this question in interview. If you are running a Cypress project, what is the first command line you run in your terminal? npm init. What does npm init work for? npm init helps you to download your package.json dependency inside your project folder. Did you get that?
Yes,
Yes.
boss.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
So we have just installed, package.json, into our project. So let's go back to our training slide. So I see open terminal, run command npm init, to download package.json. Then the next thing we need to do is to install Cypress into our project folder. So for us to install,
Sorry, David, please, can you just repeat what you just said now about one of the interview tips question was about the package JSON?
are you not listening?
Yeah, I'm listening, but I couldn't get all the whole. Sorry.
See, guys, na saliva they use. Oh.
I know.
Na saliva they use. Oh. So okay, let me explain again. So sometimes you need to, even though they wake you up from sleep, you should be able to give, every step on how to create your a project. You know the step by step, and the command you need to run. Most times, at entry level, when you put on your CV, you're familiar with Cypress, you can run a project on Cypress. They will ask you what are the steps you take, why create a project on Cypress. Of course, you have to install your Node.js, you have to install VS Code, you create your project folder on your desktop or your documents, you launch your VS Code, open your project folder, in VS Code, run your terminal from VS Code, then run this command npm init. So they may just ask you, what is the first line of command you run, in terminal when you are setting up a Cypress project. You know, you just tell them npm init. Okay, fine, npm init. So what does npm init does, in while setting up um your your Cypress project? Then you just reply, okay, npm init helps to download your package.json folder, for your project. That's it. So the next thing we need to do, we need to install Cypress in our project folder. So this is the second command you will run while setting up your Cypress project folder. So the command is npm init Cypress, npm install Cypress -save -dev. So if you go to your VS Code, and you run this second command, which is npm install Cypress hyphen double hyphen save dev hyphen. So npm install Cypress hyphen save hyphen dev. Then you click on enter. So once you run that command and you click on enter, it starts installing Cypress into your project folder. So mind you, at every point, you need to work on any project folder. You need to perform all these steps. If you want to work on Facebook tomorrow, you will follow the same step. Create a project folder, open the project folder in VS Code, install Cypress, run npm in it, run in npm install Cypress hyphen save. You follow the same steps, if you want to work on any project on any project you want to work on. So I seen on the screen our Cypress is being installed in our project folder. So what this does is that it install your package log.json, which is to install Cypress in your project folder. So these two commands you've run, which is npm init and npm install Cypress, let me go to the project folder to see the effects on the folder, to see the changes on the folder. So if I open the folder now, you can see I've just opened the file and JSON file, package.json and package log.json. You can see your node modules. You can see Cypress is being installed, in your project folder already. And meanwhile, we don't have all these folders, all these subfolders in the folder you created. So this is the effect of what you've done, in your project folder. You can see everything is in your project folder, which is Conga Cypress test. So let's go back to VS Code. So Cypress is being installed in our project folder successfully. And the next thing we need to do is to start writing our test script. So so far we've learned how to set up Cypress on our own, while creating a project folder on Cypress. See what next we need. Now, next thing we need to do, how to set up projects on Cypress. So we learn how to. So the next thing we need to do is to learn how to set up project on Cypress. So the first thing we've done is how to install Cypress. How to install in our project folder and the commands we need to run. So the next thing is how to set up projects on Cypress. So to set up project on Cypress, the first to that under integration tool, and I won't which is Cypress. You can see my node module which is installed. Which is already installed. So create a file under Cypress integration, and at the top of the mention, you need to pass in this line of code, then write a function, and whatever, then npm Cypress open. So let's go to our project folder and open Cypress. in our project folder. So to open Cypress, you do npx open Cypress. npx Cypress open. So if you run nps Cypress, are you guys following? So the
Yes,
third
sir.
command you need to the third,
Yes,
third
sir.
command you need
Yes.
is nps Cypress open. So if you run this third command, which is nps Cypress open, and you click on enter, so previously we've stored Cypress on our inside our project folder. Now we need to open Cypress, inside our project folder. So I've just wrote nps Cypress open, and my command is being executed as seen on the screen. So it's launching up my Cypress. So this is what it looks like. Let me minimize so you can see. So as nps Cypress open, you should see this on your screen. So you see the welcome message. We have created some sample tests to demonstrate your Cypress concept to help you get started. So as screen, so Cypress has given us some dummy tests. They've run themselves. For example, on how to run Cypress. But lead them, we won't be needing them. So we'll create our own, test, our own integration test. So have you all launched Cypress, and we can see Cypress interface? So this is Cypress. Please mute your mic. So this is Cypress interface as seen on the screen. We have the test, shows all your tests. We have the run. We have the setting. We have the support documentation. Then your login, which is your profile. And the beauty of Cypress is that you can run Cypress across any browser you want to run. You can see, if I click on this drop down, you can say I can make a choice of browser I want to run my test on. You can see Chrome, you can see Firefox, Electron, and so then if I need to, maybe I have like hundreds of tests and I need to search for a test, I can use this search bar, to search for test I'm looking for. If I need to search for API spec, so you can see I can just use to search for tests I'm looking for, and you can see down below is test integration, which they've run sample for us. So if I have to click on any of these tests, it will open in IDE. So we all know the meaning of IDE. Do we all know the meaning of IDE? Hey, you have forgotten.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if I click on any of these test project file, it will start running. So let's do an example. Maybe we want to do this getting started, which is the do.spec.js. So if you click on this guy now, your test will start running. Our test is running already, and this is how the test is being executed. You can see Conga Cypress test, which is being executed. You can see your test is loading. So this is Cypress interface. So you can see it's executing the test. So display to do item. So it's visiting the website, which is to do's. You can see it's marking the test. So the first one passed, second one passed, third one passed. So you can see all the tests have run, and 6 of the tests failed. So you have given your test name, number one, which is S to do app. Then the test is to display to display two to do item by default on the screen, which is what you can see on the screen. Then can add to do items. So basically what this Cypress does is that whenever action you are performing on your web application, for example, let me say I go to Conga.com. So Conga.com, so the first thing I did is to enter the URL, which is Conga.com. Then the next thing I need to do is to sign up. I click on sign up, I sign up. OTP, and I was able to sign up for account. The next thing for me to do, login. I log in. I enter valid email address, enter valid password. I click on login button. I was able to log in, to the dashboard, Conga dashboard. I was able to log into my own dashboard, to screen for whatever to shop for. So Cypress now makes everything okay. All these steps you've executed, from your URL, which is conga.com, clicking on sign up, clicking on sign up button, clicking on login, entering your valid email address and password, click on login, access to dashboard. Then you can shop on the site and do anything you want. So it is just an automatic step, Cypress we use, to execute tests. For example, validating URL. If your URL is okay, then validating if you can sign up on the application, validating if you can log in. So these are automation steps, you perform on the application, which Cypress, helps you to run your application, automatedly, without you, performing any manual function or anything, called automation tests. And while executing these tests, as a tester, you must have set up a test project, for this application. You have to add experts, CSS locator, to access your locators, to execute your test. So we'll be executing all these things, by step, so we will have better understanding of what I'm talking about. So let's assume you want to execute Conga test now. So we've launched Cypress already, and seen on the screen we have our Cypress folder, which is created at the top of the screen. You can see the feature, you can see the integration, you can see plugin, you can see support. So I've talked about all these features, in the past class. They are all Cypress feature, and I give an explanation of each of functionality of all these folders. So let me go to our training slide. So our training slide says, for us to set up a project on Cypress, we are meant to create a file under Cypress, which is the integration folder. So if you go to your Cypress, this is the Cypress folder, and this is the integration folder. So if you click on this drop-down button, which is the integration folder, so these are the created samples, created for us from Cypress, for test integration. So we don't really need this. We can just right-click on it and delete it. So by clicking on click on the drop down again, then come to the second slash here, which is second, then right click on it, then click delete. So I've just deleted the dummy test, created from Cypress, already. Then now I need to add in my own test. So there are two ways of adding your own test, So you can easily just right click on the integration folder and click on new file, or you go up here. Since you've already clicked on this integration folder, you go up here and click on this add new file button. So the first test we want to run on Cypress, Conga test, is to validate our URL. So let me name my test. URL. And while naming your test, while creating test on Cypress, always name your test as .js. Maybe URL, validate URL. Let me save validate. Validate URL .js. So always save as your test at .js. So if you can see my screen well, I just said validate URL, then I click .js. So the reason why you add .js to your test is because so Cypress will recognize that okay, this your test is running on JavaScript, which is JS, because Cypress recognize JavaScript. So you can see validate URL .js. So once I click on that and I click enter, it automatically open a dashboard for me, to start imputing my test script. So you can see .js, which is validate URL.js, and it's already created my test under integration folder, as seen on the screen. Did you all get that?
But sir, your screen is not moving at all. I can't see your screen. Abi, am I the only one?
There is no moving. I want to get that.
You are not the only one. We are
You
not
are
all
not the only
seeing.
one, no.
Same problem.
Oh, sorry, hold on, guys. Let me try to fix that.
Yes, but we don't know what you click on. You don't know the one you click on. You don't know the one you type. So
Okay, if you launch Cypress on your screen, can you see the Cypress folder, which is this Cypress folder? It has a few fixtures, it has integration, it has plugin and support.
Yes.
So
Yes.
under your integration folder, if you click on the drop down arrow, you see the dummy created Cypress, whatever. Just right click on them and delete them.
Done that.
Is that done?
Yeah.
So have we deleted the created dummy test?
Yes.
So under the integration folder, now create a new test which we'll be working on. So right click on the integration folder, then click on new file. New file, not new folder, new file. So then under the new file, then name your test validate URL.js.
Okay, done.
We make new file in JSON language.
Yeah, .js. So you name your
.js.
test. So under the integration folder is where you name your test. Is where you create your test you want to run. So maybe login, sign up, dashboard, shopping, any test you want to run. So that is where you save in your tests. So as seen on the screen, you can see under the integration folder, I've already created a test which is validate url.js. So whenever you are creating your test under integration, always name your test, with .js, so that Cypress can recognize that that your test is running on JavaScript.
One of the reason to writing the file in JS is that we have to write test scripts, and all test scripts are written in JS.
Yes.
We have to write test scripts in JavaScript, right?
Yes. So did you all get that?
Yes.
All right. So as soon as you click enter, so you will see a tab, open at the right side of the screen. So this is where you'll be writing your JavaScript code, for your test. So if we are all able to do that, then we should continue. Let's go back to our so you can see step 2 by setting up project on Cypress. So you have to mention at the top that / or greater than sign reference types equals to hyphen punctuation mark Cypress / less than sign. So you have to pass in this code that I've highlighted on the screen, the reference type. So this means for auto completion, for Cypress whenever you are writing your JavaScript code. So I'm going to copy and paste for us in the chat section. Hope you all can still view my screen.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So if you check the chat channel, I've already pasted it. The chat channel on the meeting. So I've already pasted it. So copy out that guy and come to your VS Code and paste. So it's good you memorize all this Java codes. So you can see / reference type is equal to Cypress /
I think I'm missing something. So David, it's not better for us to type, because when I type, I get something else.
just copy and paste.
I've done that.
Okay. So once you've copy and paste, you can see it's already on your line 1. So the next thing you need to do is to click enter. Then we start giving our test reference. So if you click on enter twice, it will take you to the dot line. So once you take it to the dot line, so we need to give our test reference. So to give our test reference, so you can just say okay, it. So this it is just to give your test description. So if you can see, you can. So this is the reason for auto completion that we've already stated up here. So it gives suggestion of what we are typing. So it's in JavaScript and Mocha. It's a Mocha function. So if you say it, then open bracket, then give your test name, which is URL test, URL test. Then click on comma, sorry, comma, space, then function, or this is how to write function again. So you can just do this, then just do function, function, space, open bracket, close bracket, then open curly braces, enter. I'll miss something out. So let's do it again. It URL function, and open curly braces, then I'll continue on the next line. Say give your test name. Then you can do comment out your test. Visit Conga URL page. Then click on enter. Then you do cy dot visit visit open bracket, open bracket, then go to http https double slash www.conga.com slash.
Use out of it now.
So I think something is wrong. You can see it's highlighting our script. So let me check if we've installed Mocha. So let me copy this guy for you and paste. Let me see what you have on your own end.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have any. All good.
Okay, copy that script and that code and paste on your paste. So have you copy and paste it?
Yes.
So is there any error on your code?
No. It's working properly.
No error.
Okay, no error. All right, that's fine then. So so after you've pasted that, you can say our first test is to validate the URL.js. So if you come down here, remember your terminal is still open. So if you come down here to your terminal, so you pass in this line of code saying this command saying npx Cypress open. So once you type in this command npx Cypress open again in the terminal, so it launches your Cypress dashboard. So once it launches your Cypress dashboard, it should cover cover this test. You should show this test, in your Cypress dashboard that you have this test present, your on your dashboard. So as seen on the screen, Cypress is loading. Yeah, so you can see it's already captured validate.url.js, as our first test. So can we all see this on our screen? Is Precious on the call?
Yes.
So are we able to
Please.
execute that?
Yeah, on my Cypress, I'm only seeing Chrome and an Electron. I didn't see Firefox on it.
So click on this browser here. So if you click on this browser here, you should see Chrome, you should see Firefox, you should see Electron. So if you don't have Chrome, if you don't have Firefox on your browser options, just go and download Chrome. Download Chrome browser on your machine and download on Firefox. Then you'll be able to see that.
I have Firefox on my system. I can't see it.
Then click on the drop down button. You should see it.
Yeah, I click on it. I'm only seeing Chrome and Electron. No Firefox.
And then you click on Chrome since you are using Chrome.
Okay.
So guys, can you see your Cypress dashboard?
Mr. David, please, after we type nps Cypress open, how do we enter it? How do we run it rather?
So once you type in the command nps Cypress open, you click on enter. So once you click on enter, you should see this on your screen. This guy is supposed to pop up on your screen. That means you are telling Cypress to launch. nps Cypress open means launch Cypress. So once you launch Cypress, you will see this test which is created in your VS code, on your Cypress dashboard. Do we understand?
I can't see it too.
Hello, David.
Hello.
The error in your code is of the function. You have given a space between the brackets and function.
Space.
Yes. You can remove the space, the error will be ended.
So it's not a rocket science. So I have just pasted. If you go to your integration folder, if you have created tests under your integration folder, which is this, you've created validate url.js. and it shows you this page where you type in your code. So once it shows you this page where you type in your code, come to the chat section, copy out this code, copy out this guy, and paste in here. Then paste. That's all what you need to do.
Sir,
Have we all done that?
you are saying you're talking about, yes, but you said we should delete is it the one getting started? We should delete it, Abby. And the second advanced example, we should delete that
Yes,
one.
delete those. Yes.
Okay.
Like I just run the test now. I say no test found. That's what I was getting on my site, right?
Mr. David, I actually saw the validate url.json by the left
Dot
hand side too.
.js. J for jog.
JS, sorry.
X.
Yes.
Yeah, David, I just run the test now, so I'm seeing no test found. Cypress could not detect test in this file. That's what I'm saying.
Did you name your test name this way? Validate url.js.
Yes, I did that.
So anybody else?
David,
Yes.
hello. Actually,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
here.
facing a problem. I'm facing a problem. It says that error plugin.
Error plugin.
Yeah.
Anybody else having challenges? Hello?
Yes, still having the challenge.
Okay, let me try and run my own test here. So I've already passed in the command, which is nps cypress open, and it's already captured my test here. So I've just clicked on the test here, and my test is running. So as seen on the screen, my test just ran and it passed. So you can see this is the test. It shows 1 passed and 0 failed. So anybody have a pass test after running?
Mr. David, how did you run it?
After you are done copying this code, I sent to us in the chat section, into your into this right side of the screen. Then you come down here, come down to your terminal, then run nps cypress open, which is npx cypress open. So if you run that command npx cypress open, it will launch Cypress automatically. nps once you run that command, it will launch Cypress on your system. And once it launches Cypress, you will see Cypress dashboard. So can you see Cypress dashboard? After being launched, so Cypress will capture this validate url.js which you've created under your integration folder. So can you see your test? Can you see your test? Dolapo, can you see your test after running npx cypress open?
Stuff did not run. I put it there, nps I press open, then enter. It's not running.
Have anybody been able to run the test?
It's saying Cypress could not detect test in this file.
Sir, maybe she
Pardon?
named the file. Maybe it's not Conga. Maybe she named it Facebook, or just tell her what did she name the Dolapo.
Is anybody able to run their test?
No, it's still showing fail.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Precious, are you able to run your test?
Yes.
Precious, are you able to run your test? Peter, are you able to run your test? Toyin, are you able to run your
I
test?
said yes.
Avance, are
I'm
you able
still
to run
working
your
on
test?
it.
But this is not a magic now. This is what I've just shown on my screen for us to see. And I'm still surprised none of us is unable to execute this test.
I said I've been able to run my test.
What?
I said I've been able to run my test.
We can't hear you.
Naona kama screen yake ni black. Najaribu kuisoma na simu yako na simu.
David, please, Mac is not even longer loading. It will just load Chrome and nothing will load, but it's showing in the panel now that it's failing. Fails to connect to Chrome. That's what I'm seeing on the panel.
If you are using a Mac and you followed all the steps I've shown on the screen, you shouldn't have a problem running executing your test.
Yeah, I followed all the whole steps. I'm still having this problem.
So
At the end,
none of us is able to execute the test. All these things as I've explained. So nobody.
Sorry, David, I'm seeing error
Who's
launching
talking? I
browser.
can't hear anybody. Is anybody able to run test?
I'm executing
Yes.
this test script, but
Yes, so I did mine.
I have some issues.
So what else? Anybody else?
Only the Malam precious.
So Precious, you're able to run your test. Who else?
Me. Me too.
Who is you?
Only that mother.
Okay. In Damala. Who else?
Me.
Who else?
Me.
Me. Anybody else? Nobody is talking now. I was able to
I
run
spoke.
my test. Signify.
Adewale.
I'm executing tests, but currently I have certain issues. So I have to install those libraries, then I will coordinate with you.
Were you able to run your test?
Can I share my screen with you?
So let me know if you are able to run your test.
We are trying, but we are facing certain issues. So we are resolving those issues as well.
Tony, are you able to run your test?
I'm still working on it.
So that means you are not following step by step.
You know, I said I wasn't seeing your screen, so I got how will I put it now? I didn't follow, so I had to start following from the distance step by step. But I'm already in I'm already doing it now.
Adekola, are you able to run your test? Wale, are you able to run your test?
Yes, sir.
So David, everything looks good on my VS code. So yes, it's just sitting wrong.
Hmm. Uh, mm. Okay. Rimsha, share your screen. Let's see.
Sure.
Awowoyi Ayo, are you able to run your test? Unmute your mic. I can't hear you.
Okay, I will do that later, sir. I will do that later. I'm presently at work.
Yes. So over here, I have issue in this when I have added this script. For that purpose, I have to add the execution command over here. That is what that command is. Yes, I have executed this command, but still I
Eh,
get
it
these
won't run
errors.
because Cypress is not installed on your system. Inside Cypress is not installed in your project folder, and you don't even have package.json.
Let me check.
You need to delete this project folder and start
Okay.
afresh.
Okay. Yeah, I have an error over here, so I will trying to resolve this. And now I
You
have
need to delete. You need to delete everything. Go to close this guy. Close your VS Code.
should I restart it again?
Close your VS Code. Then go to the project folder you created. Delete that project folder. Go to the desktop where you create the project folder. Delete it.
Yeah. Should I create the new one?
So create another folder and name the project Conga Cypress Test. All right. Launch your VS Code. Please. I see, guys. Are you following?
Yes.
Please, this is another person I'm taking is from scratch explanation again. He has already created a project folder on our documents or our desktop and named the project folder Conga Cypress Test. Please follow our step to step and follow me audible. Follow my words as I'm explaining. I won't explain this again because this is the third time we are going over Cypress installation. I mean, this is the fourth time. So click on open file. Open file. Sorry, open folder. I mean,
Sure, sure.
okay.
Here you
So
go.
what you've done now, you've already opened your project folder,
Yes.
in VS Code. And the next thing you need to do now is to go to terminal. So go up your screen, click on terminal. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Clear the terminal. So go to your extension. Go to extension at the left side of the screen where you have the play left side there. No, left side. Yeah. Click on extension. So search Mocha.
The first one.
Yes. So click on the first one and install the plugin. So while that is installing, so search for jacking. That is GEH.
Sure. This one.
Guess your internet is very slow. Salin Faith, please mute your mic.
The
Every
first
other
one
person
has.
should mute their mic except Rimsha. Yeah, the first one. Okay, yeah. Click on install.
Check.
All right. So you can close the tabs while the okay, just leave it on. Leave it on. Then
Sure.
click on get started tab. Yeah. Then click on your Cypress projects. Click on your Cypress projects, the Conga Cypress test. All right. So come down to the bottom of your screen. Come down to the terminal terminal. Come down to the terminal. This meet.google.com sharing your screen. Please minimize this guy or you drag it away from there.
Sure.
So run npm space init, npm init. All right. So it's already created your project package, in the project folder. So click on enter.
Sorry. Can you repeat?
Click enter.
Sure.
Click enter.
That's okay.
Something is wrong. Let's go. Run the code again. npm init.
I'm using Windows, not Macintosh.
Okay, run it again. Let me see.
Okay.
All right. So click enter. You can only contain URL-friendly character. All right, something is wrong. So you need to go to the project folder. and rename the project folder. So just name it Conga test. Go to your Windows Explorer where you created the project folder. Then rename the project folder.
Should I close the VS Code?
No. Where you created your project folder on your desktop.
Sure, let me check. Here it is.
Yeah. So rename. Yeah. Just give it Conga test. Together. Make the T capital T.
Okay.
Yeah, together, capital T. Yeah. Save. Okay. Close your VS Code. Close the VS Code. I'll go and rename again.
Sure.
All right. So launch your VS Code and open this folder. No, open file, not folder. Open file.
Open file.
This open file, yes.
We don't have files. We have folder Conga test.
Open.
Sure. Here it is.
Okay. So go to terminal. npm init.
We have to install extensions as well.
Okay. All right. So Mocha first. So that is it here. It's down here.
Yes. Let me
This
check.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth one. The
This
fifth
one?
one. Mocha run Mocha test. Yeah. And install. So let's just do this one only. Then go back to your project folder. No, don't install Jacking. Leave Jacking for now. So go back here. Then come to your terminal. Do npm init. No, small letter. So click enter button on your keyboard. Click enter again. Click enter again. You've skipped the auto. Yeah, type yes. Type yes. Just type yes. Okay, so you can see your package.json file is already created. So
Yes.
now run npm install cypress save dev. So Cypress has been installed. So leave that for now.
Mocha extension did not download it.
Okay, go back to the extension and try again.
Cypress is downloading.
Cypress is still installing. Just hold on. Oh, your internet is very slow.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I share my screen, David?
Okay, if you have a fast internet, you can. Okay.
Yeah.
Rimsha, while your Cypress keeps downloaded, let's Tajin share his screen so
Okay.
every other person can, so we can quickly wrap up.
Sure. Sure.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
So go to your VS Code. Let me see your VS Code. So go to your Cypress. Let me see the error code. Error running plugins. So
This one is
wait. Do you have Chrome on your system?
oh no. I have Chrome browser.
You need to go and install Chrome.
Yeah, I have Chrome.
You have Chrome. So why is it not showing the elements?
I don't know.
So click on login. Log into Cypress. Create an account for Cypress. Click on login. Login. The login
Oh,
icon.
yep.
Click on login to dashboard. So or some of us, you might need to sign up an account for Cypress. So do you have an account before? If you don't have an account before, you can click on sign up. Okay. All right.
But it's not showing.
All right. So come to your Cypress. Come to your VS Code. Close Cypress. Close the Cypress application.
And run again the service.
Go to Cypress. Go to Cypress and close the application. No. Have you closed Cypress?
Yes. I have done.
Huh?
Done. I closed the service.
Okay. Now come to your integration folder. Rename your test to URL test. URL test.js.
Okay.
Okay.
And do I have to run Cypress? No.
Why are you having Facebook? Your project, what is the project you're working on? Is it Facebook or Conga?
No, I have named that Facebook, but working on Kunga.
It should be the same name with your project folder. So you can just come to terminal. Come to the terminal.
Okay.
Come to terminal, run npx. Npx open. No.
New terminal.
Yeah. So run npx open.
clicks. Open Cypress. Oh,
MPS Cypress open. Sorry.
Cypress open.
Okay. Click on the URL test.
I'm not having Chrome here.
It's not capturing your browser.
Yep.
Click on the URL test. Click on the URL test.
I'm facing the same problem from the first day.
All right. So let's take it from scratch. Close your VS Code, delete the project folder, and let us restart from the scratch.
Okay.
Close VS Code, delete the project folder. Let's run everything from scratch again. Delete all the existing project folders.
Yes, done.
Delete the Conga test. All right. So create another folder, name it Conga test. Don't put space, name it together.
Conga test.
Yeah. So launch your VS Code. Close this guy. Good. NPS Cypress open.
Oh.
All right.
No
So
flexible
come.
password.
All right. Come to your Conga test. Click on the drop down. All right. So delete those two guys. Yeah. Right click on it and delete. Create your test. URL test. .js. Child, can you mute your mic? Yeah. So come to your Cypress folder. I mean to your Cypress. Come to Cypress. So it's still showing the electron. So go to your desktop. Let me view your desktop. Let me see if you have Chrome and Firefox on your system. Do you have Firefox too?
Do you want me to install Firefox?
Yeah, Firefox. Let me see if you have Firefox.
Okay.
This test code will only run on Firefox. Sir? Hello?
I don't think so. It's run on only Firefox.
Yes, I'm also asking, but he is not responding.
The first day I run Cypress, that it take Chrome browser also.
Yes.
All right, I'm coming. I'm looking for a solution for those of us using Windows. I think I know the reason why our test was unable to run. Okay, Tajin, run this code on your terminal. This command.
Yes.
Close the Cypress. Close Cypress. Close Cypress.
Yeah, done closed.
Yeah, run this command I just dropped. Cypress run browser user bin. Okay, hold on. For me, let me look for the documentation. So for I think the reason why we are having set environment variable. So I think I have the documentation somewhere. So the reason why it's been easy for those of us having using Mac, I mean those of us using Windows, I think some guys that use Windows run into some problems like that. So we might need to set the environment variable.
Yes, Windows user facing some issues.
Is there any Windows user who run this test successfully?
Yes, Precious actually did. I don't know if Precious is still on the call. Is Precious still on the call?
Yes, I am.
So how were you able
I
to run your test?
To run my test. Um, I I did that yesterday. I just followed your steps like reference, and I put in my listing visit URL Facebook and the CSS selector and everything. I was just able to put my email and my password, but then I've not clicked on the login button.
are you able to run Cypress successfully? The test.
Okay, Tajin,
Yes.
I see on the call.
Yes, yes.
So do you remember where you save your Node.js? Go to the
Mm,
file directory where you saved your Node.js. So search Node.js. Okay, open the location folder here.
program data Microsoft Windows.
Okay, all right. Double click on that, or double click on that part. Copy that part. Double click on it. I copy the part.
Copy.
All right. So go to your control panel and go to system settings.
Control panel setting.
Yeah. Um, Go
System
to
setting.
advanced system setting. Advanced system setting. Is this not on Windows 12, Abi? Which Windows is this?
Windows 11.
Windows 11.
Yeah.
Let's go. Advanced system settings.
Yes, so we are at the advanced system setting, environment variables.
Yes, environment variable. Yeah.
Okay.
So come down to um click on new.
New.
Then click on new, then paste in the variable.
Do I have to paste that path?
Paste in the path in the variable value.
Variable.
Then on the variable name, do node underscore home.
Node.
No, capital letter. Node underscore home. No underscore. This is underscore. Let me type it out for you.
Underscore.
Yeah.
What after underscore?
Home, home, HOME. I'm starving right now.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it's set already. So click on OK. Okay. So close that. Then go back to your VS Code. Close the VS Code.
Close.
Close the VS Code and let us run VS Code again. Close the VS Code. Close Cypress, and let's run again. Yeah, come to terminal. Paste in that command line, the reference. No, you need to clear this terminal. Do CLEAR on the terminal. Yeah, new. All right, so paste in the code here, the code, that reference, whatever. No, 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 no. What are you doing? No, no, no. Just paste in this the URL test, the one I dropped for us in the chat section. You are not working on the terminal now. Just copy and paste that code. Come on. No, no. Close this terminal. Close this terminal. Clear the terminal. New terminal. So yeah. Let me. This is what I told you to copy and paste. The reference type, visit Conga. You are not pasting it in the terminal. So clear this guy down here. So do npx Cypress open now. Small letter.
Mhm.
Still the same thing.
Yep.
Close Cypress. Close Cypress. Okay, close Cypress. Close terminal. Close the terminal. Come down here. Yeah. Close everything. Yeah. Oh yeah. Launch your command prompt. Go to your command prompt. Launch command prompt. All right. So go to your project folder.
Project folder.
Sorry, go to your project folder and launch command prompt. You have to launch command prompt from your project folder now.
Okay.
Close this command prompt. Close this one. Then go to your project folder. That Conga test we created. Then yeah, open it. No. Open. Open. Just click on open. Expand. Then go on this tab. The directory part. Double click on the directory part. Clear it.
Clear it.
Yes. Type cmd. Then enter. So do nps install Cypress again. Sorry, what is the
npm.
reply? No,
No.
npm init. Sorry, npm init.
Init.
Yeah. Yeah. Do the necessary thing. Yeah, npm install Cypress.
Yeah, done.
Is installed Cypress already?
Yep.
Yeah, do npx Cypress open.
Still the same problem.
Precious, did you encounter this issue not seeing your preferred browser while running the test?
No.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Can you change that his browser from Electron 94? Maybe you should choose another one from the drop down.
It's not even showing the drop down. That is the issue now. I don't know why.
Okay, because I encountered similar issue, but me, I saw my drop down, so I changed it.
It's not giving an option, to even change to change browser.
Mm.
Precious, did you encounter the same issue? Not seeing preferred browser.
No, I did not.
Okay, Tajin, just run the test on Electron Chrome. Let's see.
Okay.
No, run it from that terminal you open. Hello?
This one. Same problem.
Click plugin under your integration folder.
Under integration folder plugins, yeah.
Click on the plugin. Click on the index.js. Double click on it.
Yes.
Scroll down. Hold on. You know what? So go to that error response. Copy the error response. Let's troubleshoot. Copy the error response. No, 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 no. The following error was thrown to file. From the file, copy from the file. The following error
Um,
was thrown to check your plugin. Don't copy that
uh,
part. Just from the file to the following.
okay. Desktop comparison.
Copy the error response from Cypress. Are you following me at all? Come to your Cypress. Come to your Cypress. The displayed error on your screen. Copy that displayed error. Copy from
Okay.
the yes to the file. No, just to the file. Plugin file. Don't copy the part.
Okay.
Yeah, copy and paste on your browser. Go to your Chrome browser. Yeah. Go back to the browser. Go back. Scroll down. Click on the Stack Flow.
Hmm?
So whenever you want to troubleshoot, always come here to stackoverflow.com. You always get response to your to your issue. Click on Stack Flow. Yes, this guy. Yes. I think it's not here. This is for Cucumber. Go back.
Yes.
Scroll up. Scroll up. Click on this Git memory. Let's see. The following error was thrown by a plugin. Scroll down.
Is the answer. I found the
No, no,
reason
no,
because
no. No, that is for Cucumber test. Scroll down. That is for Cucumber test. Oh. Anybody else having same issue with the plugin? Hello? Anybody else having the same plugin issue?
No.
Yes, no.
Okay, Tajin, you know
yes.
what? Go back to your Cypress. Go back to your VS Code. Go back to your VS Code on the plugin. So stay here. Let me see.
Plugin. Okay.
Module export on configuration. Insert configuration. Use hook various Cypress config. Stored. Okay. All right. I will drop in. So paste this in here. So copy and paste this in your plugin file.
Do I have to delete this first?
Yeah. And enter. Click on enter. Paste it on the line 24. Click enter on this sheet here, then paste. Okay.
Line 24. I paste this.
All right. Just leave it that way. All right. So close this terminal. Close all the terminal. Yeah, new terminal. Run new terminal and do npx Cypress open.
Mhm.
Ah, same thing. Okay. Okay. Let's use this. Coming. Uh, this issue, I really don't know how to fix this. This example I use to load plugin. I change the location of this plugin or turn off loading the plugin file configuration option. Okay, Tajin, go to your project folder. Let me check something. Now is a project folder on your desktop. Yeah, open it. Okay, hold on. Oh, just hold on. I'm coming. So open the Cypress folder. Yeah, open Cypress folder. So open the integration folder, the plugin. So this index is supposed to be .js. So rename this guy and put .js. .js. Okay. Yeah. Go to the VS Code. Close that terminal. Close all the terminal and then rerun again. So let's see. Hey. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, run again. nps Cypress open. Yeah, let's see.
Nope.
Click on the URL test. Okay, go and rename back that index.js to index. Save. Then go to your VS Code. Come up here to open editor. Delete this open editor. Delete the two open editor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up here. No. Open editor. Open editors. No. On the Conga test, the drop down, this folder here, open editor folder. On the Conga test, open editors. Right click on open editors and delete it.
Where open editors?
No. On top of Conga test, the folder up here, open editors. Yes, right click on it and delete. Yes.
These are the tests
Right
we are
click on the
running.
folder itself. Right click on the folder itself and delete it.
No, there is no option to delete the folder. This folder remains when we open
Did
the
it
VS Code.
appear when you did it appear when you open your project folder?
Yes. It was already there.
It's not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be
No.
there. Precious, are you on the call? Precious.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Yeah, did you have open editor on your project
I
folder
am
when
on the
you
call.
launch your VS Code? Did you see this open editor on your? You didn't. Did you see this guy?
No, no, I did not.
Okay, so close this VS Code, Tajin. Close this VS Code. Close your VS Code.
Closed.
All right. So come to the project folder. Close Cypress. Then come to your project folder. Yeah, run CMD from here. Yeah. Do Cypress open. nps Cypress open. Launch your VS Code.
Sir, I've run it, sir.
Launch your VS Code. Close Cypress and launch your VS Code again. delete this project, delete everything. Right click on the Conga test and delete. Delete everything. Make your um, VS Code empty. Delete all the existing projects.
Not deleting from here. I have to delete that folder.
Okay, delete the
Do
folder. Yeah, delete the folder. Let's start again. I don't want that open editors to show because it's not supposed to show on that project. Close you have some VS Code open. Close VS Code and close everything. Then try again. Close VS Code. Your VS Code is still open. That is why it's not closing. It's not deleting.
no, I didn't have VS Code open.
Go to your tags bar. Your VS Code is open.
It's not showing here. Nope.
Have you closed all the terminal open for the project?
Yes. Done.
All right. So yeah, repeat all those steps again. Oh gosh, tired.
See, that open editor is already there.
Click click on the drop down open editor.
Now there is nothing.
Click on the drop down Conga project.
Nothing here too.
I think there's something wrong with your system. I don't understand. Find a way to delete that open editor. You can.
Okay, I will find it on YouTube.
So just try and find a way, you can just take out the editor.
Okay.
So guys, I hope you all get today's got so now we all know how to set up projects on Cypress now. Then I'm not repeating again. So next week we are going to how to use Cucumber framework with our existing project. Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
So I believe we all know how to set up project now, aside from the people having issues with their system. So tomorrow we'll be looking at Cucumber framework. So it will be a wrap up for today. See you all tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
See you.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.